All right, good night, everyone. We are here live on tonight's show, the FitMAW Show, and let's get this live up tonight. I've got a bunch of stuff for you guys, so let me just post the link here so that everyone can jump on. Hope you ladies are excited for tonight's show. All right, so we got the live there. I'm actually putting a link in the chat, and just to make sure everyone gets it. So you know how we always start each show. All right, so we got some signing on. Okay, here we go. So we actually live on YouTube tonight. And what I'm going to be doing is dropping a link so that you guys can also share with your friends who are not on Facebook. They can also come on YouTube. Now, let's get this live up tonight. Let's bring the numbers up. I've got some exciting stuff here to share with you ladies tonight. And I promise that it's going to be a fun and exciting show. I'm going to show you some of the three secrets or the three main secrets to creating a body that you are proud of in 2021. The three secrets to permanent weight loss. I'll title this one. All right, so it's going to be impactful. It's going to be powerful. There's going to be a lot of information, a lot of things going to be dropped here this evening. So get yourselves ready. Let me just make sure I'm all set up. I just want to make sure it is out of frame. Right, there we go. All right, there we go. Right. So let's start off every show the same way. We always ask, where is our audience signing in from tonight? So where are you guys signing in from tonight? We want to know where you are. Let's see who is in the house. And most importantly, let's give a shout out to everyone. So in the comments below, let me know where you're signing in from. I'm super excited to jump into this. I'm actually doing a little bit of a different presentation tonight. And you guys are definitely going to enjoy it. More importantly, it's going to show you how you ladies can recharge and create that body that you're proud of. I've actually put together a solution for everyone. So we got SVG, we got Trinidad. Okay, Brad, we got Trinidad. Now we got a lot of YouTube persons coming in here tonight. That's going to be fun. Right, Trinidad and Tobago. Trinidad and Tobago. Okay, awesome. That's great. Good to see that the numbers are coming up. And all the persons did not have the Facebook account. So we had to go out and create something on YouTube to make sure that more persons can get access to this show. Because as you know, in this show, we are all about helping mothers and wives create a body that you're proud of. So looks like we're all set up here. So officially, welcome to our Sunday night episode of the FitMAW Show. In this show, my name is Jason Craig. I'm your host, and we are talking about helping mothers create a body that they are proud of. Now, this is I believe this is our fourth episode, and the numbers have been climbing each time. We've been getting great support. So we just want to welcome you if this is your first time here to the FitMAW Show. If you are a returning guest, welcome back. It's great to have you. And more importantly, I hope that you've implemented the stuff that we talked about last week. And this week has been quite an interesting week. There has been a lot of things going on, and I'm so excited to share that with you all. And before we actually jump into the show, let me just jump back into the comments because I need to know where everyone is coming from. And let me give a special shout out by name. So we got Celicia from Grenada. We got Hema from Trinidad. Listra from Trinidad. We've got Alicia from Trinidad. Linda from SVG. Shaquila from Trinidad and Tobago. And Joan from Antigua. Trinidad in the building. Miss Quintero. Liz. Sandra, we've got Trinidad in the building again. And we've got Shadina from Grenada. All right, so numbers are jumping up, and you know how we do it. Get on your phones, share this YouTube link with all of your friends, especially your female friends, because what we're going to be doing here tonight will definitely transform their lives. So bring them on. We're going to be looking at the 3 secrets to permanent weight loss. And you're going to see why in the past you have been struggling with your weight loss, and more importantly, what you can do about it moving forward. Also at the end, I'm going to give you all a bonus where you're going to learn how you can actually win 500 US worth of fitness gears, supplements, watches, and apparel. All right. And that is going to be one of the highlights of tonight. Not only that, there is a next surprise in there, especially for those of you who are unemployed or looking for that side income. I've got something in there that will help you with that. So while we allow the numbers to build up, go ahead and share it. Get on your phone, get on your WhatsApp, and go ahead and share this with your friends. Bring them on. Let's get these numbers here up on the live tonight because we've got some important stuff to share. In the meantime, let me just jump on over to Facebook and share this with the other groups there so that we can have them on here tonight. Now, like I said, I'm super excited about this live. It's different, it's informative, but at the end, it also provides you with a solution. I think it's one of the first lives that we'll be doing that actually gives you more than just fitness at the end. All right, so definitely get your friends on. I'm gonna give you like a minute more to do that, and then we're gonna be jumping into this live. All right, so let's go ahead and share it in the different groups, and then we're gonna be kicking this thing off here tonight. Now, tonight's topic is how to create permanent weight loss in 2021. All right, so get yourselves ready for that. All right, so we got it in the Ignite group. Man, I've got too much groups. Whew. All right, and the final one, the page. Right, there we go. And we're all set. All right, so topic tonight, how to create permanent weight loss in 2021. Like I say, at the end of this, I'm going to give you an opportunity to win a 500 US worth of supplements, fitness gears, fitness apparel, so that you can take your weight loss to the next level. Now, with that being said, I'm going to be switching over to the screen because I've got a bit of a slide deck there that we need to go through and show you exactly how we can move this, how we can get that result that we're looking for, and more importantly, create that body that you're proud of. I know everybody has been crazy about that. So, right. So we got someone jumping on here. We've got Bernadette. We've got Trisha from Grenada. We've got Youthful from Trinidad. We've got Hazel. Okay, so the numbers are coming up. Very good, very good. So we got more persons coming on. Very excited about that. And yep. So let me head on over to my screen now, so that we can begin this presentation. I'm gonna start off with some questions. I wanna ask you some questions. And if you find, and especially for those of you who have worked with me in the past, because we've got some stuff here that not even then you would have known about, but because of some things that happened, then we had to really make some massive shifts and make these solutions in such a way that it doesn't matter what stage of your weight loss journey you're at, you are going to eventually get the results that you're looking for. All right. So with that being said, okay, I see that we're up to 20 now. All right. So let's go ahead and start this thing, and turn off all distractions. Get a pen and paper. You need to write some stuff down. There are going to be some notes here that you need to take tonight. And more importantly, remember the key point is implementation, because without proper implementation, then nothing will ever change in your life. And that's the key to getting the results that you're proud of. You have to implement these strategies. The 3 secrets I'll show you how to create permanent weight loss in 2021. Get your pen, get your paper, turn off all distractions. If you need to go to the next room, if you need to separate yourselves for a bit, go ahead and do that. We're going to be here for about 30 minutes, and then we're just going to be rolling right over into the training. So with that said, let's jump right into the presentation for tonight. So I'm going to, again, ask a couple questions, and let's go right from there. All right. So let me ask you this. Would you like to drop at least 10 to 20 pounds in the next few months? Go ahead, put the answer in the comments below. Just 10 to 20 pounds. I know some persons have bigger goals, but if you could lose your first 10 to 20 pounds, how would that change your life? Go ahead, put your comments in the chat. Right. Yes, 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 yes. right? Perfect. Now, given your current schedule, meaning work, taking care of the kids, running your daily errands, all the other back and forth that you have to do as a mother and wife, do you find yourself struggling to find time to exercise? Go ahead and put it in the comments below. Because we're going to make this class very interactive. I want all of us to be into this show tonight. I'm not going to be doing a monologue here tonight. I'm going to make it very interactive. Yes, 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 right? Now, are you frustrated by the fact that nothing you've tried in the past ever seemed to work? Especially for newbies. You tried counting calories, you tried supplements, you tried detoxes, and it seems like you may have gotten the results, but then you're right back to where you began. So, are you frustrated by the fact that nothing you have tried in the past ever seemed to work? Right. Okay. Okay. So we're getting some yes. Now, the thing is, right? I know that at this stage now, if you answer at least three yeses, you're probably worried that for you to create a body that you can finally feel proud of, you're probably going to have to resort to either surgery, hiring a personal trainer, or something that's going to cost you a lot of money, right? And it sounds a little crazy, but you're probably torn right now because despite the fact that you want to lose weight and feel comfortable in your own skin, you are stuck because you know at the end you lack the motivation and drive that is needed to complete the journey. And as such, some of you don't even want to try anything when it comes to weight loss. You've failed so much in the past. Everything you have tried has brought you right back to the starting line. And you're probably to the point right now where you've given up and you don't want to try anything else, right? Now, this might surprise you, but I know exactly how you feel because I went through some of the same struggles that you are going through right now. That might surprise you, right? I felt the same way that you did all those months when I was reading books, trying diets, and going on a never ending detox protocol in an effort to clear an embarrassing skin outbreak. But nothing was working consistently, and it felt like a roller coaster. And as we go along, I'll tell you more about that story so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. But during that process, right, I stumbled upon a secret, and from that discovery, I was able to make my body do what I wanted on demand. And not only did that secret change my life, but it changed the hundreds of women that we've coached as well. And I know if you've been looking into my Facebook, you've seen all of these results with ladies who are 10 pounds, 50 pounds, 90 pounds overweight, and they've transformed their lives. So you've seen those results, most of you that are here tonight. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you how you can shed pounds of stubborn fat once and for all in just 3 simple steps without any experience whatsoever. Now, if you're excited about that, give me a 1 in the comments. If you want to learn how you can shed pounds of stubborn fat once and for all in just 3 simple steps, go ahead and put a 1 in the comments. I'm waiting for these ones before I even start or even continue this presentation because this is okay. I got like 4 ones. Okay, cool. Awesome, awesome. And it's not too late to bring your friends on it, guys. Right, ones, ones, ones. Perfect, perfect. So, for those of you who don't know me, for those of you who are new here, my name is Jason Craig, and I'm the founder of FitMAW. Over the past year, I've been working specifically with Caribbean women to help them lose weight and create a body that they're proud of. Now, our programs have helped women to drop excess pounds of fat, boost their fitness levels, and even improve their health without ever having to leave their home. We do it by making it possible for our clients to turn their bodies into fat burning machines while still carrying out their duties as mothers and wives. Because you see, what happens sometimes, we believe that once you get married and have kids, time for you ends. It's all about your family. And that is why we've had such a high success rate, because the ladies that we have been working with, ladies whose lives have been transformed, is ladies with this situation where they are married, everything is about the kids, but we show them how they can even use that and still create their bodies without having to sacrifice their duties as mothers and wives. And you're going to be learning that tonight. And that is exactly what I want you to have. That same level of success that our clients have had over the last few months. Now, before I go on, I know what you're thinking, right? Especially for newbies here. You're probably thinking, Jason, yes, I hear what you say, but I've already wasted a bunch of time and money and weight loss supplements, and it didn't do a thing for me. Fair enough. Or you might be thinking that weight loss is too confusing and you have no clue where to start, right? There's so much theories, there's so much different philosophies when it comes to weight loss. And all it does is wear you down mentally, confuse you, and just keep you in that state of paralysis. I get it. Or you're probably thinking, I can't handle the pressure of going on a diet. I can't be eating salads all the time. I can't be going on low carb diet. I can't handle that frustration that comes with dieting. Right? And I get it. I totally understand. All I want to know, Jason, is how do I actually drop at least 3 dress sizes? Drop at least 10 pounds, drop at least 20 pounds so I can feel confident in my body again. Now, the tricky thing is that you've been told or you've been lied to. You've been told that losing weight is super hard, that it's complicated, and that it's a real nightmare. Am I right? You've been told that when you go on diet, you're gonna be miserable. When you start to exercise, you're gonna be sore. If you have bad knees, you can't do the workouts. You've been told so much things about weight loss that it's just like a real nightmare to even get started. So what I'm going to share with you right now is something that will fix all of that, all of these lies that you've been told once and for all. And I want you to know that it's not your fault. The fact that right now you're struggling with your weight, that's not your fault. You've been given bad information, and in the next few minutes, I'm going to clear it up with a simple and proven system that takes you from 0 results to shedding pounds of stubborn fat in just 3 simple steps. Now, before I get into that, let me just share a quick story with you, because for my newbies, you're probably wondering, okay, so how is a guy like this able to help women lose weight? And what is his story? How did he get into this market? And let me share that with you quickly, right? Now, my goal was never to lose weight. I was never interested in losing weight. As a matter of fact, as a young adult, coming out of my teenager, I was always interested in bodybuilding. And that's what I pursued. But at the time, just finishing up college, I didn't have any money, so all I did was just work out at home, and the results were, of course, limited. But then, after I joined the airlines and I had a more consistent income, I decided to take bodybuilding to the next level. And I started training and doing what I saw on YouTube in an effort to gain the results I was looking for. Now, when I started out, it was a bit of an uphill journey, because just like you, there was so much information coming. One person was saying to do progressive overloads, one was saying negative sets. And I was trying everything, and eventually I got burnt out. But that wasn't until I met a fellow co-worker of mine who was also a professional bodybuilder, and he sort of schooled me in the exact strategies to get that muscle or that muscular size I was looking for. And so after coming under his mentorship, I started training differently. He gave me a system that worked, and I started seeing results. At that time, I started using supplements as well. And these are like the protein, the creatine, the NO oxide, this sort of stuff. And what I found that my results started to speed up. I I was at 180, and I went up to 211 pounds with about like a 10 10 to 9% body fat. Now, I was so blown away by my results that I decided, you know what, let me go ahead and compete because I wanted to really take it to the next level. And he was a competitor and he was always like, why do you try a show? So I signed up for the show back in my country in St. Vincent and I was getting ready for the competition. And we had like 3 months to go. So I started training differently in an effort to get ready for the show. Now, a couple days after I started this rigorous training, I noticed that I had some outbreaks. It started as like red spots right on my arm here. And initially I thought nothing of it. And then eventually it started to spread up to my back, shoulders, and it covered my entire back. Now it got so disturbing to look at that I couldn't take off my shirt in public. And when it really caught my attention, when it really caused me to do something, was when it started to escape the cover of my clothes and come out on my arms. And my coworkers would be looking at me and they'd be like, Jason, what is wrong with your arm? And I'd be like, it's just a little rash. But it wasn't a little rash because it was going down, down, down. And it was like, nah, Jason, something's wrong with your skin. Now, I was in a really tough place because here I was training so hard for this competition, but now I can't compete because, of course, you can't do a bodybuilding show in a shirt, right? And I had these embarrassing skin outbreaks. I was doing everything I thought I was to be healthy, but yet I had some heinous marks on my skin. And I couldn't reveal what I would have created over these years. So I was like, should I continue to the show? I mean, what should I do? And I was kind of going back and forth. And one day I went home and my younger brother told me that he saw the marks. He said he has a friend that had a similar situation. And what he found out was that the supplements that he was using was actually causing that reaction. I was like, the supplements? That is crazy because the supplements are what got me here in the first place. So if I come off these supplements, I can't compete. And if I stay on the supplements, I'll be able to well, not really, I won't be able to compete, but I may be damaging my skin and probably worse, my health. And it's like a tough place. I was like, okay, what do I do? I mean, it's like you've gotten so far, you're now about to go into competition, and you can't because the same things that you're using, the nutrition in this case, was didn't destroy my skin. And I was sort of back and forth, and I did some research, and I realized that what my brother was saying was actually right. You see, in the bodybuilding world, the name of the game is speed to results. So they will put things in their supplements to get you results faster, not necessarily in a healthy way. And then as I went deep into the rabbit hole, I realized that the goal of the supplement industry is to make a profit, not to make you healthy. And I was like, man, I've gotten so far. I'm just about to go into competition. So after kind of being back and forth, I was like, you know what? It's not worth it. My health is more important. So I came off the supplements and now it was time to clean up my skin, right? So I was like, how do I even go about doing this? And so I started to buy books. I started to look at videos. Some persons recommended detox. Some said you should do fasting. Some said you should use supplements. And it was kind of back and forth. And I was like, I kept trying because I know for sure one thing was clear that my body was loaded with toxins, and because of the toxins, it was now escaping through my skin, which was the red spots that were coming up, right? So I was like, why not start there? Why not clean my body? Or why not reset my body and go from there? So I did that and I started these juicing diets. So I would juice, like, I do a whole day of just green juice. Other days I would just do like 7 days of juice. I would practice a little bit of fasting, all in an effort to detox my body. In between this, I was trying multiple things. I did juice and I did fasting. I went on a raw food diet for a bit. And eventually, in about 3 months, my skin cleared up. I was like, wow, nice, this is amazing. But then I noticed something else. Not only did my skin clear up, but my body fat percentage dropped and I was healthy. I was able to train longer. I had more endurance and definitely had more energy. Now, compared to when I was a bodybuilder, you would carry on all this muscle and it would definitely tie you down, right? So I was like, but that is interesting. But then I started kind of documenting the progress of the things I did to get there. And I was like, I wonder if this would work for anyone else. So I actually put together a quick challenge on Facebook, and I was like, hey ladies, it was actually a free challenge. And I was like, this is my story, and I would like to coach anyone who's interested for free. It was called the 6 pounds challenge. The goal was simple. It was just to lose 6 pounds in 6 weeks. It was nothing too complicated. So I had got a bunch of ladies signed up, and I started giving them the tips that I use myself to detox, but also lose weight. So I give them those tips. And what I found in the first 2 weeks, ladies were getting results, but it wasn't as fast as I anticipated. So I went back into the drum board. I was like, what am I missing? And then I remember there was one thing I was doing, it was intermittent fasting. But I never really had it strategic. I had never really had it in a systematic way. So I just threw it out. I was like, you guys could try intermittent fasting too. I do it sometimes. And then after I did that, the results started to improve. However, at the end, the results were still not consistent. I know something was wrong. I was like, I'm missing something. And then fast forward, I connected with the next partner of mine, Kevin Real, and then he sort of refined the formula, and we tried it again in January of 2019. And what happened in 30 days, majority of the ladies lost at least minimum 10 pounds, right? I was like, wow, we've nailed it, we've gotten it. And then I realized that I was able to have these ladies, or we were able to help these ladies to lose their first set of pounds. But then after they reached that 3 month mark, it sort of plateaued. And only a selected few ladies were getting the continued weight loss. So we kind of went back to the drawing board and sort of tweaked the formula. But then something also happened. I noticed that the ladies who were more advanced in the program started leaving because what we provided them wasn't enough to keep them on the program. And it really broke us as coaches because my thing was we are supposed to be that one-stop shop to help them. We've got them to this far, but we're not able to take them to the next level. And they started leaving us, they started doing all the workouts on YouTube. And then in January of 2020, it got really frustrating and we decided to separate as a team. Now, some of you guys probably heard this part of the story already. But what happened is that at that point, that was one of the first times I was like, you know what, I'm going to give up weight loss coaching because who am I kidding? My 2 head trainers left. I can't do all the training videos by myself. I can't get these ladies the advanced workouts they need in time for their continued progress. So I was like, you know what, I'm going to have to quit. And I sort of went back and forth with that. And eventually, after much prayer and fast, the Lord provided a solution that I could continue help ladies no matter what level they were at. And in the process, I also systemized everything. Now I'm going to continue on and show you what these 3 secrets are. These are the 3 secrets you need for permanent weight loss. If you apply these 3 secrets, I guarantee you that it doesn't matter where you are in your weight loss journey, you will always continue to hit your results. Now, secret number 1, hormonal hacking. When I first started coaching in weight loss, I used to tell ladies to count calories and to reduce your calories, exercise more. Because that's what I've been taught. Count calories, reduce calories, exercise more. But then I realized some of the ladies were not getting any results with that. And they would be working out, they would be counting calories, but yet nothing would happen. And I was like, what am I missing? It was not until that training, that test group in January of 2020, I realized because there were a select few of women in the program who were losing weight who never worked out, who were losing weight who never dieted. And after doing some research, I realized that there is something in the body called hormones. We're all familiar with the word hormones. Now, what hormones are? Hormones are like chemical messengers that tell the body what functions to carry out. So after we dug deep, we realized that there are certain hormones that tells the body when to burn fat, and there are certain hormones that tells the body when to store fat. And by just altering this hormonal imbalance or hormonal profile, you can pretty much put your body into a fat burning state without having to count calories, without having to use supplements, or having to go on a diet. And that is what I found when we did the 30-day challenge. And I realized that that was the secret. Because if you think about it, How much persons, maybe even you yourself, you have tried counting calories, you have tried working out more, but your results are not changing. But on the other hand, there are persons, maybe your colleagues, they are not exercising a bit, maybe just the amount, and they're eating whatever they want, but yet they are not gaining weight. So if it was just a simple fact of tweaking calories and increasing your exercise, then it means that everybody who did that should lose weight and everybody who did not do that should gain weight. But yet when you look around, you're seeing other issues. So until you balance your hormones, then your weight loss will always be in a yo-yo, right? There are specific hormones, and some of the strategies that we teach you exactly how to do that. Specific hormones that can augment your metabolism. There are specific hormones that can turn down your metabolism. There are specific hormones that can tell your body when to lose fat. And there are also specific hormones that can tell your body when to burn fat. And what we did, we implemented this with the ladies in the 30-day meltdown challenge. And we saw that it was the 6 pounds igniter challenge, and we saw this result happening. But what we focused on was intermittent fasting. And there was a point where intermittent fasting can no longer do it. So the hormonal hacking formula is something that takes the three parts, which is the nutrition, the timings, and also the fitness. Because recently we had a client, and I'll get to her shortly, that she came to us, and her thing was that she couldn't do long fast. She couldn't do 16-hour fast or anything like that. And by showing her this hormonal hacking formula, she was now able to lose weight even though she was not intermittent fasting. So when it comes to weight loss, the first thing you must do is balance your hormones. And by using some of the systems that I'm about to teach you, you will see how you can actually put your body in such a way that it continues to burn fat regardless of what. Now, secret number 2, following a system that's been proven to work. Now, I titled this one, How to Get Off the Weight Loss Yo-Yo and Create Permanent Results. This one struck me. Now, because I know this client doesn't want her name revealed, I'm going to call her Mary. All right? So, Mary came to me 4 weeks ago, right? And she was one of my private clients. However, when we started coaching Mary, we did what we normally teach everyone. We teach everyone to do, again, intermittent fasting, to do dietary diversity, which is basically to do like a all you can eat, and some days you switch to plant-based. She made 2 things clear to me. One, she's not going to be fasting. And number 2, she's not going to give up chicken. And I was like, wow, okay, that is weird, because as you ladies know, intermittent fasting has been one of the core premise of my coaching program. And how do I now coach someone who makes it clear that they are not going to do intermittent fasting and they're not going to be changing the diet and coming off chicken? And this is when I went back to my first experience, before I even learned about intermittent fasting. And I detailed some of the things I did. Then I went and looked at some of my most successful clients, some of the ladies who, over the last 365 days or 12 months, have had the most remarkable results. And I started to document the things that they were doing consistently, the things outside of intermittent fasting. Then I started to experiment with them to see if they would work. I had a couple of test clients that I experimented with them. And I came up with a system that makes you lose weight even though you do not want intermittent fast. And what happened is that my client, Mary, I'm going to call her Mary, again, because she didn't want her name revealed. Now, Mary has a sedentary job. She sits at her desk from about 9 a.m. to roughly 4 p.m. and sometimes that can go down to 6 p.m. So we're talking at least 7 hours of sitting. On top of that, her physical activity in terms of workout is limited because she lives right next to work. So I now had to implement this system with Mary, and we started this proven system. And what happened to date, Mary is now down 10 pounds. Now, the time frame is about 5 weeks, right? She has done 10 pounds. Keep in mind, she has never done intermittent fasting. She has never cut out chicken. So she's still on that diet, and she doesn't do any sort of HIIT or high intensity training because she has bad knees. So how was I able to get her these results? It was simple, by using and developing a system that can work regardless of. So when it comes to weight loss, you don't want to be putting your weight loss program in a box. So what happens if you can't do intermittent fasting, just like what happened with Mary? What happens if you can't do high intensity interval training? What happens when you can't work out 3 times per week? Then it still needs to be able to work. And that's what we've developed and tested. And I'm proud to tell you that Mary is down 10 pounds in about 5 weeks, and her weight loss is still improving. Now, the best part is, because she's down that weight, her knees, because she had trouble with her knees because of the excess weight she was carrying, her knee pain has reduced, and she's now able to do a lot more flexible exercises. So sometimes when you use, well, not sometimes, when you use a proven system, it doesn't matter where you start your weight loss journey, it's going to work regardless of. So this is a secret to number 2, to ensuring that you get off that yo-yo. Because if you're doing things like just cutting calories, there is going to be a point where your carbs are going to be so low that you're going to be frustrated. If you're doing high intensity interval training, especially if you're overweight, there is going to be a point where you are going to burn out before you burn the fat. However, if you have a system that can work regardless of your limitations, your results, just like Mary, would be guaranteed. And secret number 3, and this one is a big one. Don't depend on your own motivation. Now, what do you mean by that? I thought you said you should be self-motivated. Well, motivation, just like feelings, they go up and down. Sometimes you feel motivated, sometimes you don't feel motivated, right? And if you depend on that to get you through your weight loss, more times than less, you are going to lose motivation. Here's the reason. Right now, we're in the middle of a pandemic, as you all know. We're in the middle of a pandemic, and a lot of ladies have lost motivation. Now, they are doing, let's go back, they are doing hormonal hacking. They're following that procedure. They are, some of them are still following the system, but they're lacking the motivation needed to continue. And when you lack the motivation, it doesn't matter how good a system you have, how good a formula, if you are not able to implement it long enough, then you're going to go right back to where you started. And I'm sure some of you sitting here can agree with that, right? You've probably seen your weight fluctuate a lot, especially those of you who would have had massive results. You've probably seen your weight fluctuate a lot during this lockdown, especially if you've been displaced, right? So when it comes to creating permanent weight loss, again, in lockdown, I created a small group called the MIB Accountability Group. And the reason I did this was, again, just to keep ladies accountable. Because it was, again, in the middle of the pandemic, and the climate was shifting. The gyms were closing. The resources that they normally had to lose weight were being taken away. And because of that, they were no longer getting the results, or they were losing the motivation that they once had. And we all know, without implementation, without action, nothing is going to work. So we created this little accountability group, and we had like a couple live sessions. We'd have nightly calls. It was like every Tuesday, I believe. And we just discussed different topics, right? Out of that, we started another accountability group. And what I've also found is that all of the ladies in these accountability groups are still getting results. Not only that, but they are still working out, they are still following their plan even up to date. They have gone through one pandemic. Some of them are now in the second lockdown. Well, in Trinidad's case, that's probably like the third now, the third lockdown. And they're still doing it. You see, when you depend on your own motivation, what is going to happen is that when that motivation goes down, so will your journey. When that motivation stops, so will your weight loss journey. In order for you to maintain results that you're looking for and to get massive results, you need to plug into a system. Because when you're in a system, when you're in a group, when you're doing it as a team, what is going to happen? Where you fall short, someone will pick you up. And in my personal life, I'd wake up sometimes, I didn't feel like working out. I wouldn't lie to you. But I would go into this group and I would see my clients posting their workouts. Some of them we personally workouts at 10 in the night, others at 5 in the morning. And I was like, okay, how could I be the coach, not working out, not wanting to work out, but my clients are here working out? And by just that simple fact of seeing them work out, that was enough to pull me through that laziness and get my butt back into training. On top of that, there are persons who are ahead of where you are right now. There are persons on the same journey like you. And they now will be able to bridge that gap between where you are and where you need to go. But if you're doing it alone, when you hit the roadblocks, when you hit the weight loss plateaus, which always happen, right? You always hit weight loss plateaus. How would you go through them? Like I'm working with a client right now and we're at that weight loss plateau. So we have to change things up. But if you're doing it on your own, depending on your own motivation, how would you be able to break past that when you have arrived at that weight loss plateau? And that's why you can depend on your own resources. So the secret here is to ensure that you plug in to a system, plug in to a team of others who are ahead of where you are, persons who can take you through those rough patches that you will have, so that when your motivation is down, that they will be able to pull you back up, right? Now, I just want to end this off with three things. Weight loss is like this pillar. That triangle on top of the roof, that is permanent weight loss. These are the three things you need for permanent weight loss. A proven nutritional formula, a fitness system that is designed for you. So if you're overweight, the training program that I will be doing will not work for you. If you have lower back injury, which a lot of our clients do have injuries, the programs I would put for somebody just coming out of, let's just say, after your childbirth will not be the same one for you. The programs for somebody with no injury will be totally different than what you'll be experiencing. And if you try to do their program, what you'll find happen is that you would add insult to injury. And I can give you the best nutritional protocol, a program that is designed for you, but if you never execute it, nothing will ever change in your life. And that's where the world-class accountability comes in. Accountability is the glue that brings it all together. Accountability is the thing that is going to get you through those rough patches. The mornings when it's raining outside, when it's cold in bed and you don't feel like working out, that having that accountability, knowing that you have to answer to your workout, knowing that you have to answer for your diet, knowing that you have to produce a result at the end of 7 days, will be that determining factor to you sleeping on or getting out of bed and doing what you need to do. So if any one, two, or God forbid, three of these pillars is missing, your weight loss will always be sabotaged. You'll always be on the yo-yo effect. Now, my thing is, I needed to create a solution that can help the majority of women. And presently, I was struggling to do it. Two reasons. One, time, and two, resources, right? So before we continue, I just want to just back up a bit, right? Do you believe, let me just, and I want to see in the comments below because I need to get you engaged now. Now, do you believe that if you have a hormonal hacking in your body, that you can turn on those fat burning hormones and turn down those fat storage hormones, that you are going to get results? Just put a 1 in the comments below. If you believe that by turning down, by hacking your hormones, that you can actually improve your fat burn, turn down your fat storage hormones, that you'll get the results that you're looking for, put a 1 in the comments. Just want to make sure that you guys are not sleeping on me here tonight. Right, perfect, perfect. So that is number 1. Now, do you believe if I were to hand you a proven system that doesn't require intermittent fasting is now optional. If you want intermittent fast, you can do it. But it doesn't require you starving yourself. It doesn't require you cutting out your favorite foods. And again, these are some of the things that we have developed. Do you believe you have a proven system that works regardless of the days you can't intermittent fast, regardless of the days you can't follow a strict plant-based diet, regardless of the days you only have 5 minutes to work out? Do you believe you follow a system like that, you'll be able to drop that first 10 to 20 pounds? Put a 2 in the comments below. Okay, perfect, perfect. And the last question is, right? Do you believe if you no longer had to depend on your own motivation and drive, if you no longer had to depend on self-will or even setting down, well, if you no longer had to depend on your own will and drive, you can now depend on others. You can ensure that there are others that will pull you through. When you fall down, they will pick you up. When you are lost, they will give you that light, show you the path to get back on. When your weight loss journey is plateaued, when nothing is working, you can reach out to a coach, you can reach out to a professional, and they can show you exactly what to tweak to get back on the journey. Do you believe if you have this, that it doesn't matter if we have another lockdown, if the gyms get closed, if the parks get closed, that you will still be able to continue losing weight? Put a 3 in the comments below. And if you hear me pause, I'm just waiting for the comments to load, right? It takes a while. Perfect. Perfect. So these 3 secrets, once combined, they take care of everything with your weight loss. They get you started in the right direction. They make sure that you take all of the guesswork out by giving you a proven system, and then they make sure that you stick with it long enough to get results, right? Now, I have created a program that puts these 3 things into one. Now, this is the first time ever that we had all 3 together. Because as you know, in the past, we just did intermittent fasting. But this is the first time we've had all 3 together to ensure that your results will become permanent. And I call it the MAW, Mothers and Wives Makeover Program. Now, this is created specifically for busy mothers and wives just like you. We know that time, when you get married, when you have kids, time becomes no longer your greatest asset. And I've created this program to fit into your life, not for you to be adjusting your life to fit into it. So in the past, there's some persons struggle with intermittent fast. They can do it for a while, but then they fell off. And especially those long 24-hour fasts, not everyone was able to do it. 48-hour fast, which we know is like the fat reset fast, not everyone was able to do it. So we have created a program that can pick you up wherever you are right now. And if you are advanced, if you're a person who can do the 48-hour fast, and you need to go to that next level, it can take you from there onwards. And we call it the MAW Makeover Program, right? So what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to start with one of the most important parts, and that is the fitness. Because as I said before in the story, when we separated as a team, the fitness was my biggest challenge. I could no longer create workouts for my team, for my clients, sorry, and I couldn't create them, especially for those advanced clients, fast enough. And so what we did, we have gone out to partner with a company that can help us with this part. And they have done something exclusive for us. So I'm going to actually bring up my screen here. I want you to see this, and I'm going to show you exactly what we have here for you guys. So let me just pause the screen share and show you exactly what we've been working on behind the scenes, right? Okay, here we go. So let me know if you guys see this. Oh, here we go. So we've partnered with a company called Studio Sweat On Demand, right? As you can see up here, we have the partnership with them. And what they are offering us is workouts for you, my clients, right? And this is going to be workouts for every level. In a minute, I'm going to actually jump into the portal because they've given us access to it. So I can actually show you ladies on the show here tonight. Now, I just want to show you guys some of the things that are included, right? Let me just skip on down to that. So what they have here, they have things like kettlebell training, spinning training, sculpt, boot camps, Tabata, and even dance. I know some of you love dance. Some of you have been asking about yoga. So we've got all of that here for you. And they've given us access for me to show you ladies what are some of the things. So let me start with those ladies that are in who has injury, right? Maybe you've had a damaged knee, damaged back, and let me show you exactly what that will look like. So the first thing you do, you come into this section here called filters, and you go right here. Now look at this, right? What does this say? Low impact. So you hit the exercises called low impact. Now let's say you want to, and you just hit the apply filter. It's going to bring up for you all of the low impact workouts that you can do without adding insult to injury. But that's not all. Let's say you just have resistance bands, right? So let's go here and let's type in the equipment section resistance bands. There we go, resistance bands, apply filters. It brings up for you all of the resistance band workouts so that you can now do workouts just with the equipment you've had. Now, let's say you're a person like me, for example. I don't need low impact workouts. I am to that level where I need workouts that would push me. So you see this thing that's called intensity, sweat level 1, 2, 3, 4, up to 5. Now, the level of sweat is the level of the person. So if you're a beginner, you'll go to 1. So like for me, I'll go to number 5. Let's say I want to go to number 5. I would even select, I want to go for, because today I've only got 15 or 30 minutes. So I'm going to hit 30 minutes. I'm going to apply the filter. And look at this. It brings up all the workouts that I can do in 15 to 30 minutes at a high intensity level that will challenge me and push me to that next level, right? Now, there's even more. Let's say you want to focus more on your midsection, because I know some ladies say, oh, Jason, my belly, I need to lose my belly. No problem. So let's hit the ab and core. A tab called the ab and core. And this is going to bring us up to a section where all the workouts here are just specifically targeted to your abs. You see that? And you just keep loading. There we go. There we go. Right? Now, what about those who have a bike? Some of you guys have a bike at home, and you need to do some spin classes, right? Oh, I've actually hit one of the classes there. There we go. Right? Let's say you have a bike and you want to do some spin classes, right? You want to get out of the resistance band. You want to try some spin classes. You just hit that button that says spin, and all of your workouts come up right here. Now, tell me, guys, isn't this amazing? Now, imagine me having to go and hire trainers to create all of this, right? Or me myself having to go and create all of this. So you have spin classes that you can do right from your home. And this is the cool part. Now, what about your family? Maybe you have kids that you want to get your kids into workout. You want to get your kids into fitness. Well, do we have classes for kids? Do we have classes for youths? I subscribe to you. That's even there. So look at that. Youth PE classes, partner workout for teens, 15 minutes kids drills, animated adventure. They've got hip hop for kids, workout for kids, cardio for teens. So as you notice, ladies, this is an entire fitness library for your entire family. This is not just about you. Remember we said last week that as a mother, you are responsible for the health and fitness of your family. And this is a solution that would actually help you to get your family in shape. And you can choose from the length of time you want to work out, the equipment you have, the intensity you want to go at, and the others in your home. Now, that's not all. They've even given us the ability to stream these. So let's say you have like a smart TV, right? Or Roku, Amazon Fire TV, whatever it is. You can now stream these workouts in your living room, bring your family together, and do them as a family. Now, in the past, that was never something we had in FitMAW, My Infernal Body, or any of that. This is now something that is available to you. So when you get this, what this is not just about getting you in shape. but this is about bringing fitness and making it available to your entire family, right? That's not all. They even giving us the app access so you can actually put it on your phone. You can put it on your phone and work out anywhere. So what you're gonna see with me coming up this week, I'm gonna even put some of these workouts and do them while I'm in Carriacou. So you can do it on the go. You can do it based on your level, right? So let me just go ahead and stop that screen share for a bit. So ladies, as you can see here, this is the one of the solutions we've put together to ensure that you have the tools needed to get your weight loss back on track, right? And let me just pull this back up here real quick, right? So let me just give you a breakdown as to what's included in this. As you can see, it's over 500 plus on-demand workouts, right? Now there's a level segmentation which I showed you. So if you are suffering with lower back injury, knee injury, you can choose that level and go at your own pace. On top of that, they're giving us brand new workouts every week. And you can make it in such a way that you can stream it to your smart TV so you can work out as your family. Now here's the best part. You're going to get tonight, I'm going to give you a chance to get 180 days of access to these workouts. So we're talking about 6 months of workouts. We know that COVID is here. We know that the gyms are closed in some countries like Trinidad. The gyms are being locked down and there is no telling when they will be open. So what should you do? Should you pause your weight loss? Should you pause your workouts until then? And then there are ladies in here also who are at that level where they were at the gym, they were able to push hard. They were going to that next level, but then that was pulled from under them. So should you pause your workouts until the gyms open back? You and I both know that if you do that, your results will also pause. Now that is stage one. On top of that, I've put out a survey this week, and persons was asking, I was asking everyone, like, for a workout program, 12 workouts, 3 times per week, what would you guys be comfortable paying? And everyone said, well, I got numbers from as high as 100 US, right the way down to 30 US. The average number was 50 US. So everyone will say, okay, I'll pay 50 US to work out with you live 3 times per week. Tonight, I'm going to give you a chance to work out with me. You're going to have 12 live workouts with me. On top of the ones that are here, you're going to be able to work out with me 3 times per week for 12 workouts in total. Now, on top of that, I'm going to also give you a chance to make these flexible because we know that everyone is not available for morning workouts and everyone is not available for evening workouts. So we've created a schedule where the workouts will be done Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for now. The first workout will be at 5 a.m. and the last workout will be at 6:30 p.m. So if you can't do the 5 a.m. workout, then you can jump in for the 6:30 p.m. So we'll just do 2 classes every day, and that will be done live via Zoom. Now, I know last week a bunch of you actually jumped into this, and you guys had fun. And on top of that, the classes that we'll be doing will be done in such a way that it doesn't matter which level you're at, I'll always be doing a modification. So I'll be doing those for those at the advanced level, and then I'll have a modification for those who are not at that level yet, for those with injury. So this is a chance for me to actually see your workout, to see your form, because as great as this one is, as you guys know with the on-demand workouts, you are working out by yourself. But if you're going off, who corrects that? If you're doing the exercises wrong, who corrects that? Obviously, no one. So that's why you need these live workouts with me, so I can actually see your form and make sure that you ladies have the proper form, the proper methodology, and the proper systems to ensure that your results continue onwards. All right. So that's number 3. Now we've taken care of the fitness aspect. We know we need fitness. What about nutrition? What I'm going to add to this is a meal guide and grocery list. Now, what I've found is that most meal guides cater to American foods, right? Foods that we don't have in abundance. We're here in Grenada. We have things like blogger. We have things like yam, edos, dasheen. We have cinnamons. How do we use that in our weight loss journey? When we can't afford things like quinoa and chicken breast, how can we still create fat burning meals right from our kitchen? How can we turn local spices like cinnamon into fat igniters, into metabolic boosters? How can we turn cayenne pepper and things like turmeric, black pepper, how can we combine those things to make our meals augment our fat loss? I'm going to be teaching you all this in the meal guide and grocery list. So it takes all of the guessing out of your meals. There's no need for you to guess and plan and have to be prepping things weeks in advance. I'll show you exactly how you can even walk into a local restaurant and choose a fat burning meal right from there in our meal guide and grocery list. And also include the female meltdown cookbook. So this has recipes for everyone, whether you are plant-based, whether you're a pescatarian, meaning you only eat fish, or you are lacto-ovo, we've got recipes for everyone. Now, we've taken care of the nutrition, we've taken care of the fitness. How do I ensure that you continue on the program? How do I ensure that you continue doing what you're supposed to do? And we're going to be doing it 3 ways. Number one, we're going to be having a private Facebook group. And for those of you who have worked with me in the past, you know the power of that Facebook group, where you can see other ladies posting their workout, you can see their meals, you can learn from them. We do regular lives just to ensure that everyone is up to speed. On top of that, you'll be assigned an accountability leader. Now, to be an accountability leader with FitMAW, you would have gone through our program and lose at least 30 pounds. So the ladies who will be coaching you as the accountability leader are ladies who have meet these requirements. And then you have 30 days of access to a private WhatsApp group. So again, all these are to keep you on track. All these are to ensure that when you go through those low motivation days, like we discussed, that you have someone to bring you back up to speed. Now, these are some of the tools that I use with my private clients, and my current rate now for private coaching is 47 US per week. So if you want to hire me to train you one-on-one, that's the rate I charge. But I know everyone will not be able to afford that. So I want to create it in such a way that for those of you who won't be able to afford the private coaching, you can still have some of these premium tools. Now, we've had all of the pillars taken care of, but I'm going to go a step further, and here's why. I want to ensure that you have everything. You have no excuses as to why you'll not be able to lose weight and get your body back in shape, right? And we're going to include the MIB 6-week system. Now, all of that results that you've been seeing on my Facebook page, this was the initial system these ladies used. And this is the blueprint that our top clients have used to lose at least 30 plus pounds. Now, one of our clients, and I'm sure she's on here tonight, Hadassah, has lost over 90 pounds using this system. And this is the blueprint of all of the strategies that we have been using over the years, compiled into one system so that you can now apply it into your own life, right? I know a lot of you have been displaced. I know a lot of you have lost your income. I know a lot of you have lost your jobs. And I do realize that it is a tough time. So this one is something I wanted to do. And this is a referral program. What this simply means is that we'll pay you up to 50% for each person you refer. So this is a way for you to, one, finance this program and also make extra money in case you are displaced, in case you've gone on a pick out or lost your job. We want you to be able to make sure that you are able to gain some income while still getting in shape, right? Now, this is only going to be available for persons here on tonight, because I want to make sure that we remove all excuses, remove anything that may be stopping you. There are other women you know out there who will need coaching, and you can simply send them over to us and we'll take it from there. And we will pay you for those persons who sign up to 50%, and the payments will be done via Western Union or direct bank transfer. So that's just another way for you to make income. And we've got a part that everyone has been waiting for, and that is how you can win over 500 US worth of supplements. Now, let me explain this one to you. If we hit 25 sign up, if we get 25 persons sign up here for this program tonight, between tonight and the next 24 hours, because it expires in 24 hours, this company that I spoke to you about, the SSOD, they have opened this 180 days access into their portals for only 25 persons. Now, for us to secure that, we had to prepay. So I had to pay for 25 persons to get access to that. And what they told us, if we do that, then they will be able to unlock some other bonuses, and also we, in a way of saying thanks, will be doing something special. So from when this promotion closes, we'll be picking one lucky winner. And let me show you what you guys are going to be winning. You're going to be winning 30 days worth of supplements. And the first question is, well, Jason, you are in Grenada. I'm in Trinidad. My country is locked down. How are you going to get these supplements to me? And let me explain that to you. We have contacted a couple of local fitness pharmacies and also supplement stores in Trinidad, and we have already created partnerships. So we will actually buy these supplements from them. They will put this stock together and you could collect it right there. So we have taken out that excuse of shipping and make sure that we remove that barrier. You're also going to be getting fitness gear, so which is going to be a resistance band set, which will include the resistance band, the foot loops, the skipping rope, the slider plates, pretty much like what you see here, and also the loops for the glute exercises. That will be included. And again, we've done the same thing. For those countries that we can fly into, we have bought them locally and you just go and pick them up, right? And a fitness watch. Now I have one on here tonight, and this one is pretty cool because it actually tracks like your calorie, the amount of steps you take, your heart rate, your blood pressure, your sleep quality. So as you know, that these are some of the components needed for healthy weight loss. And you no longer have to be tracking these things and telling us. We can actually see it. And that is why we're sending this fitness tracker over to you so that you can also be, we can also have that live report and know exactly what to tweak. On top of that, you're going to be getting a workout glove. You're also going to be getting a skipping rope. Now, I did also already mention the 180 days access to our portal and our fitness apparel. So we have some fitness apparels coming out. You're also going to be getting those. And we have removed, as I said, all barriers by ensuring that we work with local companies in those countries that we can fly these into, so that you can just, we pay for them and you simply go and pick them up. So once we hit that 25 sign up, one lucky winner is going to get over 500 US worth of supplements. We're going to be picking a lucky winner and we're going to be getting that over to you. All right. So let's just recap what you're getting here in the MAW Makeover bundle. 180 days access to our Sweat on Demand fitness studio. Now that's the fitness studio I showed you guys earlier with all the workouts that you can do from the comfort of your home, from your TV, from your iPad, and it doesn't matter what level you're at, there is going to be a workout there for you. But those workouts are going to be done by yourself. So we need to ensure that you're doing the proper form, we need to ensure that you are still following the protocols, and we need to ensure that we can show you some tweaks that you can do live to each workout. So that is why I'm going to be including 12 live workouts that you can do with me, right? So these are going to be Zoom classes, and these are going to be done Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. 2 classes, you pick which one works for you. The first class is going to be at 5 a.m. The last class is going to be at 6 p.m. So whichever one works in your schedule, you pick a class. Each class is going to have levels for beginners and also more advanced, right? So this is a chance for me to see your routines, to see your form, ensure that you're doing the workouts in the correct way, and make sure that we steer you in the right direction. So that when you go back to that 180 days access to the Sweat Studio on Demand, you will know exactly what tweaks to make. Now, as I mentioned, the Sweat Studio on Demand has over 500 plus workouts. They're adding brand new workouts every week, and you can pretty much go at your own pace. To ensure that you follow this system, we're going to include that bulletproof support system. That includes your access to the private Facebook group. That includes an assigned accountability coach, and that is someone who has lost over 30 pounds with us, who's been working with us over the last year. They are going to be your coach to keep you on track. And the last part is you're going to get 30 days access to a private WhatsApp group so we can all communicate. You can send your reminders for your workout classes. Hey, your workout class is coming up. And this way, all of that is going to be happening. Fast action bonuses. And I have to recap all these, right? Because I want you ladies to realize that what we're putting here together for you is something that will cover all 3. Be able to help you to hormonal hack. You will learn it in the MIB 6-week system. You're also going to be learning that in some of the live coaching with me. Because Most of us think that hormonal hacking just has to do with intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting is just one part of it. There's so much more. There are ways you can work out. Sitting, I can actually sit here and do workouts that will improve certain hormones in my body. And you'll learn some of that exactly how to do that as well. All right. So there's some things that have never been revealed before. The other part of it, you're going to be getting that proven system to ensure that you lose weight, regardless if you're a fan of intermittent fasting or not, regardless if you're a fan of plant-based diets or not. That system is going to work regardless of, right? And because of the COVID, because some of you have been displaced, you are going to be able to join our partnership program where I pay you up to 50% commission via Western Union and or bank transfer for persons that you refer. And last but not least, once we hit that lucky winner, once we hit that 25 sign up, we're going to pick one lucky winner and we're going to send you over our 500 US stash. Now, before I continue, I want to know in the comments below, are you ladies excited about this package or what? Give me a 1 if you're excited. Give me a 2 if you're not. Do you think if you have such a bundle that you'll be able to lose weight, keep it off, and more importantly, I want to watch. So this is very good offer. Okay, so let me just give you a, okay, everybody. Okay, so yeah, just give me a 1 if you think is an amazing offer. Give me a 1 if you think, okay, oh, we got more comments. Right, I've got to get some feedback because I did that survey this week because I want to make sure I create it in such a way that will help everyone, that will be beneficial to everyone, no matter where you are financially. Right? 1, 1, 1. All right. So you're probably wondering the big question: what is the price? Well, it's right there. If you notice, the total value of everything here is $997 US. But obviously, I'm not going to be charging you that, right? So tonight, I'm going to be making a special offer. You're going to be getting all of this. So we're talking, let me just recap again. 6 months access to your workouts. So that's a workout every day. You're going to be getting those 12 Zoom workouts with me. You're going to be able to stream these workouts with your family, bring your friends in your living room. You're going to get the MIB system, which is a system that most of our clients have used to lose all of their weight. I'm going to pay you every time you refer someone into the program. So that's going to take care of the finance. And the lucky winner bonus of over 500 US dollars, you're going to get that. Now, the price for that is only 119 US dollars. Now, let me compare that for you. Let me put it into some perspective. If you were to divide 119 by 180 days, that's just 33 cents per day. Now, if you can put in the comments, tell me where you can get fitness programs for 33 cents per day. You can go ahead and put in fitness comments. Live workout sessions. I did some research on this as well. And my cousin in Trinidad, she also sent me hers because I need to know what Trinidadians were charging as well. Just to make sure we match. Here in the Caribbean, in the OECS, the workout sessions start from 25 EC or 50 TT per session. And it goes all the way up to 100 EC per session. So let's put this into perspective. Let's use the lower end, right? So let's say, and I hope you guys can see this here, my screen. So let's say we use the lower end. Let's say we did 12 workouts at 40 EC. Let's just use the medium end, right? That's $480 just for the 12 workouts. Now we have to bring it down to US. Divided by 2.7169, and that's 176 US dollars. So the live workouts, if you were to just hire me for the live workouts alone, you have already covered the cost of this plus more. Now on top of that, you are now able to do it as a family. And this is going to be a tip for you ladies. This is not about your workout anymore. This is about your family workout. So I'm going to give you the ability to bring your husbands in, because you now can do it as a family. So the both of you can, let's say you do 119 is too much. You guys can split it, do half, and both of you will still have access to all of these things. You're going to still have access to the 180 days of workouts because you can now put it on your TV. Your husband can also use it. Your kids can also use it. He can also join us in the live Zoom workouts. Now, this is only for household, right? So that means you guys have to be on one device, right? And everything else in terms of the systems, you can now split that cost with him. just to make sure he gets into it, right? And what I'm going to do here now, I'm going to switch back over to my screen here and answer some. No way. Sorry, I'm just seeing the comments, guys. Everybody's saying no way, no way. Okay, cool, cool. Thanks for your feedback though, but thanks for your feedback because like I said, I want to make this in such a way that it is a win for all of you guys, right? Let me just answer some common thing because what we've done, we've broken this thing down to ensure that you're able to lose weight one step at a time. And that means if you use the MAW Makeover Program, you now have 6 months worth of training. Now think about where would you be in 6 months if you utilize all of these systems, if you utilize all of these programs, if you utilize all of these softwares, where would you be in 6 months? Put in the comments below. If you were to have a hormonal hacking system, if you were to have a proven formula, that the ones that we use regardless of what you want to do, and more importantly a support structure to ensure that you stay on track, put in the comments where do you think you will be in 6 months. Do you think that you'll lose at least 15 pounds? Let's go halfway between the 10 and 20. I want to see in the comments. Right, thanks Sylvia. Do you think that you will lose at least 15 pounds? 6 months from now, you have the hormonal hacking formula, you have the system that we use, and more importantly, you have the accountability. Where do you think you'll be in 6 months in terms of your weight? Yes, yes, yes. Okay, perfect, perfect. Right? So that is the goal. That is the goal of it. I want to be cognizant of the fact that we're in the middle of COVID. We have a situation going on here, so we need to ensure that whatever we charge, it must be able to fit into everyone's pocket. And on top of that, here's the next part. You are paying for something now, and you don't have to worry about any more payments for 6 months. Think about that. You're paying for something right now, and you're locked in for the next 6 months. Right? Now, this is the part that I have to emphasize though. Because everyone says it's such an amazing offer, I have to emphasize this part. And I have to go with what the persons have told me. Because I'm doing this also not by myself. As you notice, I'm engaging other persons because I want to make sure I bring the best offer to you guys. Right? So because of what they have told me, we have already prepared for 25 persons. I've already put my money down, right? I've already paid for that spot to lock it in. But this offer is going to expire in 24 hours. So what is the time now? It's 9 p.m. now. That means that this time tomorrow, this offer is going to expire. Obviously, they can't leave it open. Think about it, 180 days of access. They can't leave it open forever. So I told them that I know my team, I know my ladies, that they will definitely grab this. And I'll make it in such a way to make sure that they hit the results. And once you finish with this, you should be able to continue losing weight. You shouldn't need me again, except you need me to hang out with. That's fine. So I've already put my money down and secured these spots for you guys, right? To lock these accounts in for 25 persons, right? But this is going to expire in 24 hours. Now I know you're wondering, Jason, how do I get started? I'll get to that shortly, right? So I just want to put that out there. Because it's such an amazing offer, we had to secure it with finances, and then we also had to, it has to have an expiration date, right? So I think I've done, based on what you ladies told me, I really appreciate your feedback this week because I want to make it work for you. I think I've done my best in making sure that we create an offer based on what you all wanted. And let me just verify what that is in terms of price. The majority of you said $50 US per month, right? If we divide 119 by, let me just divide it by 6 just to show you some of the stuff you get in. Oh, I forgot to mention it. Apart from my live Zoom workouts, this company will also be offering you guys live workouts here. And that is for the entire 6 months of your program. So I forgot to mention that part. Pretty important part. So that's about 19 US per month for the next 6 months. All of you said 50 US, majority. That's only 19 US per month, right? So I've removed that excuse. Okay? Now, I know that some of you are thinking, I don't have the time right now, I'm really busy, or wait to get started with it. As you guys see, that the offer expires in 24 hours. And I can also tell you from experience that there won't be a next time, because next time becomes a next time, and then on and on, and it never happens. You all know success loves speed. And if you're willing to do what it takes now, I promise you that your life will be different in 180 days from where you are right now. Now, there's no need to wait. Hope. You've asked for 50 US per month. I've brought it down to 19 US per month, right? And we're going to show you every step of the way. I've shown you the 3 secrets to getting a permanent weight loss in 2021. I have gone on to put in systems that will account for that, plus even more. My goal, really, ladies, is to help you to lose weight and regain control of your body so that you can create a body that you're proud of. I appreciate all of you coming on in the lives, but there's only so much I can teach. I want to take you all to the next level. I want to work with you personally, as well as have my team work with you to get you results. Because we're in the middle of a pandemic. Your greatest asset or your greatest resistance when it comes to fighting any disease is your immunity. And we all know that exercise and nutrition are some of the key parts to boosting your immunity. This is not something that will require you to pay month after month. It's one, and you're locked in for the next 6 months. I've done my best to ensure that it works for everyone's pocket, because your success is my number one priority. And as you have seen on my wall, I can tell you that ladies who worked with us had achieved amazing transformation, but most of them never had what you guys are getting here tonight. And some of them are here and they can testify. They've never had that unlimited workout that they can go from wherever they are right now up to more advanced levels, be able to stream it from their phone, be able to stream it at their home, be able to use it with their family. They have never had that. The live Zoom workouts, the first time I actually did that was for and when the first time I actually instructed it, right, was last week. I did it for some of my private clients, and I was telling them the main reason I never did it, and I'll be honest with you guys, I'll be very honest with you guys here tonight. I know we're going a little bit longer, but that's fine. Bear with me. The main reason I never did live Zoom workouts was because of fear. I know that's hard to believe, right? You're like, Jason, fearful, give me a break. But to be honest, that was the main reason. So I've always looked for someone else to do live workouts. But then after doing the live workouts with my private clients, and I wouldn't call the names just to protect their privacy, but after doing the live workouts with my private clients told me that, Jason, you're natural, you're good at it. And it really boosted my confidence. And I realized that because I never gave them that personal, that one-on-one attention, a lot of their results would have been retarded. They would have been further ahead, so to speak, if I had given that from the beginning. So I'm now starting this private coaching. I'm now starting this live Zoom workouts because I realized that it's one thing to send you workout videos, it's a different thing to be working out with you. When I'm working out with you, I can correct you. I can show you what needs to be changed. When you're just watching a video, you're going based on your understanding. And I also want to say a special thanks to a special lady. I won't call her name, but I had a call with her when I was doing this survey this week. And she said, Jason, you're underselling yourself. Your talents, your experiences, your what you bring to the table is so much more than you are projecting. And she basically told me I need to stop hiding behind my fear, which is weird, right? I mean, most of you probably can't believe I'm fearful, right? I need to stop hiding behind my fear and come out. And that is what I'm doing tonight. I'm like coming all out and being vulnerable with y'all. And I'm really gonna go all out. I did the live workouts last week, and the confidence I gained from them, I'm like so excited to continue. I've even got my wife converted my bedroom here now into a live workout studio. So we're gonna be getting like an artificial lawn, workout benches and all that, right? But I've really gained a lot more confidence. And I'm so excited about doing these live workouts. And I just want to thank all my private clients, those who really helped me to come out of my shell, who really give me the confidence I need to come on and do these live workouts. I really want to say a special thanks to you all. You know who you are. And that special lady who really gave me that tongue lashing I need to go beyond that level, to go beyond that next level, and to really help you ladies in a more intimate way, to be there instead of just sending you stuff, to actually be there and to deliver it, I want to say a special thanks to you. So all of you ladies here, I want you all to get on board and join. And I'm going to make it really simple for you, right? If you're interested in getting on board within the next 24 hours, and I really suggest you do, because like I said, once this expires, that is it. We go back to the original pricing. I'm going to put my personal WhatsApp number here, right? And I just want you to message me and say I'm in, and I'll send you the instructions as to how to get started, right? So I'm going to put my personal WhatsApp number. Let me put it up on the screen. I just want to make sure everyone gets it. And hold on. Yeah, there we go. So there it is. So you can WhatsApp me, and I will definitely, there we go. That is my personal WhatsApp number. You can WhatsApp me if you're interested in getting in. If you already have my number, just shoot me a WhatsApp, and I will get you enrolled into this program, right? That's how we're gonna get enrolled. If you don't have a credit card, that's fine. We've got partners now in most Caribbean islands, so we have point of sale. So you can actually go to these locations and pay there, right? But I really want to make it super easy for you guys. I really want to make it super easy. And I know, let me just cover some of the excuses or some of the concerns you may have. You might say, Jason, I don't have any money. But like we said, it's only 33 cents per day or $19 per month. On top of that, remember, this is a special offer. So this $119 offer wouldn't be here much longer. We'll go back to original pricing. You will be able to join our referral program. So even if you just do it for the money, even if you never worked out, if you just did this for the money, right? Let me just give you an example of one of let me just go to one of the low-end programs. Let's just say the low-end program was one of our $97 or $100 US program, which is like a 4-week program. This is 6 months. 50% commission of that is $50 US. If you only refer 2 persons and a half, you've already paid for this program. When you continue referring, you continue getting paid. So even if you just join up to make money, that is like an easy. You already have a way to make your money back, right? You might say, okay, Jason, but I have injuries. I have lower back issues. I can't do these jumping, pummeling workouts. I've already showed you in the SSOD. You can set the workouts based on your abilities. So if you have lower back injuries, you can just hit all low injury workouts, and then you just do those. On top of that, you have me to guide you along. I'll also be working out with you, so I'll show you what sort of low injury workouts that you can do to get the results and to speed up your weight loss. I'll show you how you can tweak your nutrition, because remember, workouts is just one part. Tweak your nutrition to speed up your results. So let's say you actually bedridden, literally bedridden, and you can't work out at all. I will show you exactly how to eat, when to eat, take all the guesswork out so you can still continue to get those results. So the injury one, that can't work, right? You might say, Jason, I'm not motivated. I just lose self-will and I just can't get myself off the couch. I just can't get myself to work out. I get it. I totally understand. That's why I'm not leaving your motivation up to you. That's why I'm assigning you an accountability leader. That's why I'm putting you in a group with other women like you. And that's why I'll be putting you in a WhatsApp group with me, so that when I don't see you at the live workouts, I'll be messaging you, I'll be calling you to ensure that you show up there. I'm not going to leave your motivation to chance, right? And then you might just say, oh, I need to think about it and I'll get back to you. Well, let's go down that road. The reason you're here tonight, and the reason you've been here in the last few shows, for those of you who are here, is that you've been thinking about weight loss for a while, right? And thinking only is an instantaneous thing. So you've already made up your mind that you want to lose weight. Am I right? I have removed the obstacles. The common obstacle is going to be, Jason, I'm not working. I've already shown you how you can get paid. The next one is going to be, Jason, I'm not motivated. I've already taken care of that. Jason, I don't know how to do workouts. I'll be demonstrating them to you. I don't know what to eat. I've given you meal plans. So tell me in the comments, what am I missing? Because if you're going to be thinking, you're going to be thinking either about the money, you're going to be thinking about your ability, and you're going to be thinking about your resources. We've covered all that. So you tell me in the comments what else you need to think about so that we can just address it here. Because it's like the one I need to think about it. Tell me, what else have I missed? What have I not covered so that I can help you right here, right now. And you have my WhatsApp. You can go ahead and WhatsApp me, and I will definitely help you to get that sorted out. So, ladies, like I said, my goal is to help you to get your weight. I have taken your feedback into consideration and created an offer here that can help you all get to your goals. Right? I've covered everything. I've made sure that you can finance it, you can make money from it. I've also made sure that you are able to sustain it, and I've also made sure that you've taken the guesswork out of it. So once you're ready to get started, like I said, this offer is going to expire in 24 hours. Once you're ready to get started, shoot me over a WhatsApp, and I will spend the next few hours responding back to you, and I'll show you how to get in, and then we go from there. So thank you so much for joining the FitMAW Show. And this will be available for replay for the next 24 hours. So if you have any friends or anyone that you may need to share this with, you can share the replay, or you could just share my number, and I will definitely help you guys get started, and more importantly, help you, mothers and wives, create a body that you're proud of. Have yourselves an awesome night, and we'll talk soon.